So good evening, everybody. I have not actually streamed in, I believe, 2 years now. It's been a while. I haven't even touched Minecraft since I believe version 1.08. Hey, Deadly SquarePants. I'm going to start a brand new world. I had high hopes to maybe get into hardcore, but like I said, it's been years and everything is brand new to me at this point. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of just jump right in, and we'll see if anybody else shows up and says hello as things go on. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire up a brand new world. Let me know if we got any time delays, anything kind of lagging behind. I'm kind of seeing my screen on 2 windows. But here we are. This is a random seed. I have no idea what we just ended up with. I think I may need to get to higher ground so we can take a look at what we've got. SquarePants, I hope you're having a good evening on this Tuesday. Then again, I don't know what time zone you're in. It could be middle of the morning for you. Okay. So I see a mountain off that way. We've got a swamp over here. And I'm loving some of the new underwater stuff. That's just been a phenomenal addition. Looks like we got some surface cave action going on over here. And we got a roofed biome over there. I think I'm gonna head to the mountain and see about maybe, well, we're gonna gather up some food on the way. Those pigs look delicious, so let's punch a tree. Alright, that puts you in the East Coast there, the United States. I'm in Central Time. It's a little bit earlier for me, but I'm not a night owl, so I will probably not be streaming for too terribly long. Just kind of get back into the groove of things. As I bungle making my first pickaxe, because it has been too long. Alright, we got that. And I kind of want to go and grab some stone. Gathering up coal while I can, because we're going to need it tonight. One of the things I don't like with new Minecraft worlds is you start at noon and you've got half a day essentially to get through things. Alright, I'm going to call that good for now. Like I said, it's like coming back and not having any idea what's going on. So SquarePants, are you a Minecraft player? And let me know if the music is too loud or anything. So I actually have a friend who used to play this, and he's a vegetarian, so pig slaughtering was not really his thing. So if you're another Minecrafter, what have you managed to explore in the new version? Because, like I said, it has been 5 versions ago was the last time I was playing. Played either. Okay, well, we may be in the same boat then. Are you at least familiar with some of the underwater stuff? Alright. Got lamb chops, I've got pork chops, I've got enough wool to make a bed. And that's the mountain I was heading for. Maybe that one. Well, let's see what we get. So, I popped into a new world just to see kind of what was going on, and ended up getting mobbed by zombies underwater. That was pretty disturbing, actually. Because that was very new and not something I had ever run into before. Well, I thought I was making progress. There we go. Bit of cheating. Alright, what do we got? Kind of scoping out a view, you know, where do we want to set up shop, kind of build a first house, something I can probably do into a castle. I've recently been playing a lot of Witcher 3, so I may end up trying to tackle a rebuild of Kaer Morhen, now that I'm seeing some mountains out here. Any of these could be interesting. Plenty of food. Okay, well, the drowned makes sense. Let's see, I could also set up shop in a taiga if we find one of those. SquarePants, looks like you got some company. Who else has joined the stream? Say hi. And llamas, another thing that they added in a previous update that I hadn't seen. More swampland. Well, I don't know, I'm not looking at this real estate thinking this is the most amazing thing. What do you guys think of the view? I may want to keep exploring. Then again, what time are we looking at? Oh, it's still early. Alright, SquarePants is a fan. Why don't we figure out what we can do here? That could be an interesting spot. That could be an interesting spot. I'm just kind of thinking with a small house to start. Obviously plenty of raw materials to dig through. I kind of like the snow-capped peak being snow-capped and not building up there necessarily. Kind of having that as a view. Let's see. I don't know if I want the swamp in my backyard, though. That could be a view. I don't know. It's just true indecision. It's a fresh world, there's nothing going on, there's nothing says I can't build wherever. Oh, company. We're not messing with him. I'm barely armed. I'm at least not playing on hardcore. Well, this could be a good spot to set up a nice house, kind of in this valley. Plenty of farming space. We already got the animals. I might fill in this this water pool. Build out over here. This will be our house. I'm thinking though we need to get prepped for evening. That sun is getting awfully low. So I think step one, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna go ahead and make at least a couple torches so we got something to light our way by, and then I am going to carve ourselves a little hovel. And I really didn't get enough wood. That is a problem. Because I'm going to need some more wood for this evening. That go. Alright, I'm bolting for home. And I think the biggest thing that I need some... I'll just throw some cobble down for now. Oh, sorry about that. Bump the mic. If that's our wall, basically this evening is just let's get this started in here and see what we can throw in place. Also, one moment, I want to do a quick technical check. I'm looking at my live stream and the chat isn't making it into the chat window. I could have sworn that I had that all set up. Okay, interesting. My chat shows up, but I don't see anything from you, SquarePants. We'll have to see if things get better. I don't want to be too worried about technical problems. It's definitely time to throw down our crafting bench and get a proper pickaxe, because that thing's junk. Let's see. I definitely want a furnace. At least I can remember how to do that. Like I said, I could... things are going to feel claustrophobic enough. Let's raise this ceiling. Okay, well, I got a couple questions from you there, SquarePants. Let's answer number one. Favorite mob? See, they're all fun in their own way, but I would have to say skeletons. They're a challenge, especially after some of those previous updates. And the software I'm using is OBS. It's the same software I used years ago. They've had some major updates. The stuff looks a lot better than it used to, so I'm pretty pleased with how that's coming along. Alright, and I forgot about the fact that I have the ability to make a bed. I kept talking about making a pickaxe, so let's do it. How about you? What's your favorite mob, SquarePants? I'm assuming you've got a favorite as well. Alright, we're gonna stash that, stash those, that. Hang on to that as food. Keep my wood with me. Let's see, we're gonna move our torch. And I think that'll be the start of our mine, because everybody needs a mine. Let's throw down that bed. So I haven't even seen those llamas up close. I should probably go make some friends over there, because I know they're nearby. Make it daytime. And I'm pretty certain if I set the door like that and like that, right now it counts as open. Now it's closed. And this way, if this is still true, that should be a zombie-proof door. School me if that is incorrect, because that's at least the way things used to work. Alright. I definitely need to go and get some more coal, so I think we're gonna dig down, hopefully find some coal, and definitely turn all of this into steps. And I should probably just mine down, down, down. Hey, coal, there we go. And we're going to need some iron to start making some iron tools, because nobody wants to be running around with a stone pick forever. So SquarePants, tell me about your your build style. What's your favorite kind of stuff to tackle? I've actually had to work very hard at doing big projects. Most of my stuff tends to be really small, no matter how big I think I'm making it when I get started. There's just nothing going on. It's usually tiny. Like, surprisingly tiny. Alright, we finally got some more torches to... There we go. Not quite a full stack, but it'll get us started. At least I got some food, so I don't have to worry about that at the moment. Okay. Simple, tiny stuff. Sounds like you and I are in the same boat. I don't know, maybe it's, it's just kind of how I feel when I'm building. But, you know, starting off, basic mine, get us down to bedrock level, or just above it. I think that's going to be where I try to take us. We're going to need iron soon, because this pick is not going to last. I stopped laying stairs, at least temporarily. We're just gonna... I'll hop for a bit, and then we'll, put stairs in a second. Oops. Well, that is supposed to be a ceiling tile. Which I just know I'm going to end up carving more out of anyway. I always miscalculate my stair building. Don't forget, guys, when you show up, give a shout out, say hi, let me know who's hanging out. It's okay, don't be shy. Right now we are doing the classic day one digathon. Let's get us down to bedrock if we can. Yeah, this is gonna take a while with all of the. Because like I said, I always forget the ceiling has to be higher than you think to actually get good speed up and down those stairs. Speaking of stairs, I probably should make some more. There we go. Hey! So, Bat Spider-Man, everybody tends to change their usernames as time goes on, but if you're a subscriber, that means that we have not crossed paths in forever. So welcome back. Christian, welcome. Welcome. I was just talking with SquarePants about favorite builds, and he likes to keep things pretty simple. Yeah, get out of here. Which, which I end up keeping things simple, but I don't know if it's because I like simple stuff or if I just don't know what I'm doing. It's probably the latter. Alright, I remember Van Zant. I used to have some friends that were Van Zants. So I totally remember you guys. If you couldn't tell, like, things are, well, they're practically the same as ever, just in a brand new world, which I started, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. This is all new terrain. Uh-oh. Well, this could be good or bad. I'm gonna go with bad. Because I am not prepped for this kind of work. Alright, let's see what we can do with carving some space for some steps. And then we're going to see if we can't just avoid that cave for now. Maybe wall it off. Yeah, if you're referring to Tilly, Tilly actually died a long time ago. After that, I ended up inheriting a couple of cats from a buddy of mine, who then moved to Australia, which is why I had his cats. And I ended up taking his cats for, I don't know, 6, 8 months, something like that. And they were nice company for a while. But I'm also glad to have my apartment all back to myself. No animals, no roommates, no distractions. One of the reasons why I'm here, doing some Minecraft again. There we go. Oh, cat in the thumbnail. Yeah, that particular kitty, no. That world that cat was in is very much not in existence anymore. Alright, we are just gonna... There we go. I'm gonna call that safety. And finally some iron. Of course, there is lava under this iron, and before I close that off, let's do some torches. Those are going to come in handy. I think I'm going to go ahead and carve this out as well. And speaking of Lost Worlds, I kind of miss some of the old crew. The server nobody was really playing much anymore for a while, so we kind of closed up shop and parted ways, but and then I got a new job. That helped too. A lot of things have changed in the last couple of years since you were last hanging out. What about you guys? Anything new? I would assume so. Alright. I'm As you can tell, I still haven't figured out how to use two-handed pickaxe wielding, so I still have no idea what I'm doing, and that should be embarrassing, but it's not. There we go. Check what layer we're on currently. Let's see. Oh, we're still up there because I started in the mountains. I'm up at 43. My goal is 10, so we've got a ways to go. And I probably should be putting the torches on the side walls, because I'm going to end up disassembling that ceiling anyway as I go. Because I'm pretty certain one of these tunnels actually has to be 5 high, not 3 high, to have full speed movement through it. So, you know. Oh, SquarePants, that's pretty awesome. 94 subs off of one video. I'd be pretty pleased with that. Alright, this pick is about to die, so it's time to think about heading back up. And build another set of stairs. SquarePants, after the show here, I'll have to go and check out your channel, see what you're all about. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that too, and that, and that. Oh, not all of that. I still needed a couple pieces of that. You know, I spent so much time playing on you know, multiplayer worlds that it almost feels like having a bed that works is cheating. You know, you're skipping the most terrifying part of the game, nighttime. Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed as I was going down the stairs, you could see me bumping my head, and that's what I was talking about. These ceilings are going to have to get raised so we can have speedy, easy access up and down. And I hear lava. I don't know if you can hear that over the music. Like I said, let's see what layer we're on. 28, getting there. Oh, more iron. Come back for that. So I think what's going to happen after this, after we at least get down to the lower levels, still a ways off, we're going to need some ideas on what to build. I kind of have, if you haven't seen the outside, we've got a nice little mountain valley to go build in. I'm thinking log cabin or Viking ship, or Viking, you know, longhouse, not ship. There's no ships in the mountains. So that's kind of where I'm leaning to. Oh, we're getting there. Four away. 1, 2, 3. That should be it, right? 10, we did it. All right. There we go. Uh-oh. Did I miscalculate? I think I did. Yep. There we go. And there's our first batch of lapis, which I'm afraid to touch without an iron pick. Okay. We're at least at diamond level. So I have not even gotten into Fortnite, and I don't think I ever will, so I'm not going to touch that one. For a while, if you look at my past videos, I did a bunch of Fallout, which nobody cared about. Fallout was not a popular game to stream for whatever reason. But you can tell right now I've got my first iron pick, and that's kind of it. That's where we're left. I desperately need some wood. And of course this is a nice spot, but I need, whoa, I need trees. I don't need him. Yeah, leave me alone. Ow. Did he despawn or did he... Finally got enough wood to go make an axe handle, so we don't have to punch trees perpetually. Let's see if that creep... Nope, he's still there. And he's following me. Okay, that's less wood than I thought I was getting. Definitely need... well... Alright. I got that, I got that. We're still good on food. Hey, Donut. Thank you. I have been away for a very long time, and here I am. I'm just kind of back to seeing how things play out. I don't know if this is going to be a regular streaming thing for me, or if I just really wanted to get back in and see some of the new Minecraft stuff. So I'm thinking, now that I've got a proper axe, that... Oh no. Yeah. Alright. We're alive. That was fine. He didn't even destroy my door all that badly. He'd been following me for a while, so apparently he wanted to welcome me back to YouTube as well. That doesn't look awful. I may make that a little more purposeful. That's not bad at all. Let's just, you know what? There. Carve that. We'll carve that. Grab that. That. No, that looks worse. Why did I do that? I know. How's that look? That looks downright purposeful. There we go. Alright, definitely time to get some wood. And time to start thinking about what we're going to do out here. I kind of want to actually turn this into a proper bridge and not just floating dirt. I think we need to build something right here. Let's see, where does it actually lead to? Anywhere interesting? Kinda. Alright, well, like I said, it's time to get some trees going. I'd like to think there, Donut, that even in my time away, I haven't completely lost my skills at navigating the Minecraft world, which he says as he goes and injures himself. Alright, I should be keeping track of how many logs I end up taking home. I kind of want to get at least a stack of raw wood, which I know if I start building out of it, because it's one of my favorite materials, that we are definitely going to run out. But we'll see how that goes. Try a flip, he says. Yeah, no, if they added some acrobatics to this game, I'd be down for it. Alright, what have I got? 44. Still need some more. Let's come up here. I am just attacking trees at random. Almost there. SquarePants is taking a break. I don't know if I can slide on my butt either. about the limit of your ability there in Minecraft is maybe wiggle it at somebody, but that's about it. Okay, and I have got more wood than I needed. And I got a snack out of the deal. Not bad. Okay. Well, these almost look like stairs, don't they? Always can use some more coal. Okay. I need a name for a mine. We're gonna put a sign up over this thing, and we're gonna name the mine. And so I think I need some ideas. We'll ditch that for now. Carl, okay. Actually, that looks bad. Can I fit it all in here? There we go. Carl's mine. Oh, that Carl. Yeah, he is kind of a meme, isn't he? Okay. I'm gonna do something that I never do. Oh, well, I'm gonna do something I always do, which is forget to actually get my iron out. But we're going to actually use a piece of iron and make a shovel. Why? I don't know. But I think we need a shovel. Hang on to that. Ditch those. Alright. Oh, is the sun going down again, or is it just behind a cloud? Tough to say. It's going down. Alright, time to cheat. We're going to use the bed, because we're going to go and do some construction out there. Okay, it's not nighttime yet. There we go. Guys, don't forget, you show up on the stream, go ahead, give a shout out, say hi, let us know you are there. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more enjoyable. This is going to be the future site of my my little homestead, right in here, and I think I'm going to level this out, maybe bring it up to this level. That might do. So I think I need to go and start grabbing some dirt. Well, the question is, where do I want to get dirt from? Or if we want to fill in the bottom with stone. You know what, we might just fill this in with stone, because I've got plenty of that from digging Carl's mine. Let's just do that. Alright, here we go. Donut, something tells me that you're not actually as boring as your name would apply. You know what, it just occurred to me, I should I should at least get a couple buckets worth of water before I go and destroy all that. You know? That makes sense. What did I say? Fill it in up to this layer? Yeah, that'll be that. Let's go use some of my precious iron to make a bucket. How's life been? Life's been awesome. So I quit my previous job because it was killing my soul and made me sad, and I'm finally free of that. And now, you know what? I'm gonna just live with one bucket for now. Now I've got a new job and I have my own coffee line. Oh, and I don't need to save water. I got water over here. Thanks, brain. Let's waste all that iron. So yeah, as I was saying, I have gotten a new job, which I thoroughly enjoy, and I'm also selling coffee on the internet, because that seemed like a good thing to do, you know? My brand is Critical Hit Coffee. It's for gaming. You know what, I'm gonna wall this off. This doesn't look savory. Just gonna get rid of you for now. I'm gonna need all of this dirt. Definitely going to need a proper dirt mine, you know, just for this, but for now, we're just going to alter this landscape. If you were curious there, Donut, it is criticalhitcoffee.com or criticalhit.coffee. Okay, out of stone. Time to switch to dirt. I can't believe that's all the stone I mined so far. Doesn't seem right. Oh well. I think what I might do to get some of this dirt that I need is come in here. No, that is stone. I need a lot of dirt. We're gonna have to level something. It's okay if you don't like coffee. A lot of people don't. I've been actually pretty surprised at the number of people who don't drink coffee, given the quantity of the people who do drink coffee. You know what, it just occurred to me that if I start stripping some of this dirt down off of this hill, maybe we'll find stone underneath it. At the same time, I don't know that I want to destroy something that's part of my view. Let's think about it. So if this is my house, and I'm here. Oh no, that hill looks like a mess anyway. Never mind, I don't care if we take this hill down. Let's go. This hill is awful. We're just going to remove it. Move, chicken. So I've actually given up juice. I'm not allowed any juice. Which might sound dreadfully dull, but at least I get to eat cream cheese, which I thoroughly enjoy. I know that doesn't actually sound like it equates to anything, giving up juice so I can eat cream cheese, but believe me, it's worth giving up juice so I can eat all the cream cheese I want. Welcome back, SquarePants. I am leveling a mountain, or at least getting it down to raw stone. We'll see what we're left with, but I need a bunch of dirt, and this mountain was kind of ugly. So we're just gonna sculpt it. Plus, Donut and I were talking about the merits of orange juice. Myself into a corner. There we go. Okay, I think it's time to actually eat something. There we go. So, is filling in all of this dirt probably overkill? Yeah. I've got some builder friends that would just, you know, kind of pave over it the height they wanted, and they would just leave it hollow underneath. But that's how you get zombies in your basement, guys. And nobody wants that. Speaking of which, at some point we're going to have to come out here with some torches, light this place up. Or maybe not, since I've got that bed, so maybe we're fine. So I think my next goal is fill this in. We're going to get this all leveled off. I may end up thinking about going to bed, because it's starting to get late. I got work in the morning. And honestly, this is more Minecraft than I have played in forever. Is that it on the dirt? That's it on the dirt. But we've definitely made progress. One more layer to go. This shovel is gonna die. So we're gonna hit the bed, because I hear a tiny zombie somewhere, and that is just the worst. And we are definitely gonna need to get some more iron. Just because. Our backup shovel. So Donut, if you're just a kid, don't give that up. Getting a job is awful. Like, actually getting a job, like finding one, is worse than having one, if that makes sense. But my recommendation is mooch off your parents as long as you can. I'm sure they don't want to hear that, but it's just the best. Like really, truly. My sister just hated having our parents know anything that she was doing, so she tried to break away as fast as possible, and I'm like, yeah, except if you just stick around, you could have gotten, like, cheaper cell phone service, or, you know, your rent covered when you needed it. She gave that up. Oh, you work for your school, that's good. Like, yearbook, or something? Oh. Now I understand. Still, mooch off your parents if they're there. I don't think that has an age requirement. Alright, we're starting to see some bare stone out of this one. Also, if you're a Walking Dead fan, maybe you can fill me in on what's happened, because I gave up after maybe season 2, 3. They made it to the prison that got converted into their like they made it to it, and the woman with the sword showed up, and that was about it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over this. I know we still don't have enough to fill this in. If we do, it'll be a miracle. Yeah, I think this is finally the height that I wanted, so we're doing okay. Got any other fans of various TV shows out there? Making progress, using up all this dirt. Uh-oh, uh-oh, stop it. Actually, I don't know why I just removed those, because I needed that. Alright, you can tell my brain is going. Alright, I think we're just gonna go like this. Try to make that look semi-natural. That's it, we gotta keep demolishing this thing. Gravity Falls. I don't think I saw that one. If it's sci-fi, the thing that caught my attention was oh, the name of the show completely escapes me. The Expanse. That's it. The Expanse. That was a show. I need to get back in and finish that. That's it for the shovel, and I have maybe enough iron for one more. Maybe. Yeah, using my fist is too slow. We gotta go in. Like, we have to go get a shovel of some flavor. Let's see, what have I gotten here? 2 iron. That's it. I'm liking how fast the grass is regrowing, though. That seems to have been increased since before. Hello, Fame. Welcome to the show. We are filling in dirt. I need a level field to go and build a house on, and I liked the view around here. So we're gonna just kind of improve upon nature. Get set up out here. I have not heard that it is Nick Gurr's birthday. I also have never heard of Nick, so you'll have to forgive me there. Alright, there's my shovel. Oh, Gravity Falls was... Sorry, going back through the chat. Gravity Falls was like a cartoon, and it was... If it's a cartoon, I'm surprised I have not seen it. I watch a lot of cartoons. I still love cartoons. Recently, Netflix, they've got the Godzilla Part 1 and 2, Planet of the Monsters. That was pretty good. So I can recommend that one. What else have I seen recently? I don't know, a couple things, I'm sure. My all-time favorite, though, if anybody cares, all-time favorite cartoon, best writing on the planet, was The Last Airbender from Nickelodeon. That was probably the greatest show ever devised for the small screen. Like, if they didn't win Emmys, they should have. I think it was so well written. Welcome back, Donut. I was just trying to get some feedback from folks about what shows they're watching, but I'm not getting any response out of that one. I was just saying, though, that Last Airbender is probably the greatest TV show ever. You can disagree, but you're not going to convince me. Oh, there's still a bit of dirt up here. And the sun's going down. Alright, let's hit the bed. Try to finish this up. and then I'm probably going to call it a night. But I'm glad to hear that you are of a like mind when it comes to our buddy Aang. And the rest of the crew, obviously. I'm just thinking now, if that way's east, where the sun's coming up, we're going to have a mountain kind of in our way, depending on where I build out here. I prefer something that gets a nice sunrise, you know, but I'll make do. I almost started a new world on an island. I had a seed picked out. It was just going to be a couple of animals on it, some trees, good opportunity to check out the new content underwater. Ended up starting that seed and then running into the drowned, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of over this. It used to be I could go underwater and not die. That is not the case anymore. So, especially since what was interesting, and I thought this was cool, that if you're in the water, they float up to the surface to come and get you, but as soon as you get out of the water, they just drift slowly back down into the depths, which was just more than a little terrifying. So, that was a fat lot of nope, and I turned right around. I was over that. So, we will not be playing in the ocean anytime soon. That was incorrect. I still need more dirt. Man. My shovel is down to 50%. We're not... like, we're making progress. Progress. I think maybe tomorrow, if I end up streaming, I'll start construction on the house. If not, I don't know. We'll see. And I do want to get back up on this mountain. Gather up some of these that I have forgotten about. There. That is clean. This is so different than it was when we first started here. This is... I'm still gonna need like 3-4 more stacks of dirt. Yeah. Almost there though. My shovel's about to die. Yep, there it goes. Okay, last piece of iron. I can't even make an iron pick to replace the one I've got if it wears out until I find more iron. And I've been wasting it on shovels, but the things we do to build the houses we want. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to design something, because an earlier conversation with SquarePants was about building small stuff, and normally I fall victim to that as well. I think I'm building something huge, and I end up building it like 9 blocks by 13 blocks and go, yeah, that's a big house. And then I move inside, and I'm like, I'm out of room. There's nothing here. So, clearly, I need to get some perspective in terms of what constitutes big structure in Minecraft. Okay, so here goes. We're up to 2 stacks, it looks like. Alright, I'm kind of sculpting this part here as I go. We may have to remove more dirt, but I'm wondering if this won't end up kind of giving us what we need. That looks somewhat like it belongs there. I'll leave that alone to regrow, and we'll see what we end up with. Alright, Donut. I'm getting ready for bed too, so don't worry, you're not going to be missing out on much. Hopefully we will see you again on whatever next stream is. I have no idea when or what, but you were good company. Don't worry, SquarePants. Actually time this out like almost perfectly. We're coming up on, well, it's just after 8:30 for me. I got time enough to go and watch some TV before bed, fall asleep, get up in time to go to work in the morning, not have to worry about a thing. So, that's it. And I had 19 dirt left over. So that mountain is now a wreck. We're going to have to fix that up as time goes on. I'm going to rough out where we kind of want the house, but like this, I think I can do something decent with this amount of space. It's still going to be too small comparatively, because I'm going to need some garden space. We're going to have to plant some grain. I don't know. We'll figure out what's going on. Hey! Jamie! Sleep is for the weak. I am weak. I admit it. Long time no see. How's the teach? I saw Shayla and a couple of the guys off Team Denton's the other day. So, it's good to see some of the old crowd. Hopefully you're watching this while you're at work. You know. But you were just showing up as I am wrapping up. I have kind of prepped this field I discovered, leveled it out, filled it in. We've got all of this ready for a house. I am thinking something grand. I kind of want a tower of some sort in it. At least something that's 3 stories tall, like usable 3 stories. Probably a basement too. Hello, sheep. How are you? Good to know. And we're just going to have to start planning out what that's going to look like. Build some automated farms. Get back into my redstone game, which, man, you leave it alone and you forget everything. So that's, here's where we got started. Digging into the hillside. Carl's mine. So I'm sorry, Jamie, that I started streaming right as you got off work. You at least missed out on digging down to layer 10. So we've got the beginnings of a branch mine down there. I've got my temporary hovel in the hillside with at least a place to stash some dirt and eggs, which I am storing up for a chicken farm, which we will build. Obviously, I'm going to need a, what's that thing? Oh yeah, the automated fish farm. Yeah, those things have just gotten uber broken. I love it. So I'll probably build one of those. But yeah, we'll play it by ear. But otherwise, I hope everybody has a good evening. If I can even remember, can I do the thing with... There I am. Hey, I remembered it. It's F5. So yeah, we'll pick this up again. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I have no plans. This isn't. I'm not back in the streaming game full time because YouTube turned off monetization completely. So it's not even worth it. So I'm not playing that game. I'm doing this for fun and to hang out with you guys. So, until next time, adios.